We're here playing. I'm kidding. We're doing a walkabout, and I wish I was playing something right now because honestly, I really don't want to go to work, but I gotta go to work. I gotta feed myself and my family. Yes, I'm being an adult. And if any of you guys are asking, yes, I am an adult most of the time. And before I go any further, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you very much. I would sincerely appreciate it. And again, hit that bell icon, know when I'm putting out in the next video. Hopefully you guys seeing in the next video. And I saw one of you guys, thank you very much, by the way. Um, One of you guys called Egg. Oh, man, thank you very much, Egg. Uh, Shout out to Egg. He was checking out my video last night where I was playing Ni no Kuni. Hopefully you guys get to see more of. I get to see more of you guys on my actual gaming setup, because I'm gonna be doing more of that every night because I'm actually gonna try to beat Ni no Kuni on stream. So hopefully you guys enjoy that video or videos. I'd say it's gonna be like close to 9 to 10 videos, and each one is gonna be 2 or 3 hours. So enjoy that, guys. Enjoy that thought. Plus the game itself, Ni no Kuni, is one of my favorite games. I'm gonna try to get to the second Ni no Kuni because that game is, it's hard to hate that game, honestly. It has all my favorite concepts. It has strength, it has power, it has story beyond story. Like, you know how a story goes when it gets deeper and deeper the further you get into it? That's why I love the series. Because it's a great game, or great pair of games, because again, the more you play it, the more story you get, and I love it. And of course, redeeming characters that you just fall in love with, you know? And that's one of the things I love about certain games is when you get a good story, you keep it, you know? So what do you guys think? Hey, how's it going? PM the Great 99.9. Thank you very much for checking out my video. What are you laughing about, boy? Hi. Woo! There you go. Man, somebody's excited today. Thomas 69. Nice. I love the fact that you said it's a 69. I'm like, wow, dude. The into windows, way too easy. Hi, Bubba. Thank you for checking my video, and I hope you got to see you and me playing Ni no Kuni, because I'm pretty sure you would like it if you got to see it. So yeah. And with all you guys, new guys out there, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that little like button. It definitely helps at the channel. Definitely get me there, because I'm trying to get myself further and beyond, plus ultra, all that, right? Because my thing is, I'm already getting to that point where I'm trying to get up to 1600 and then further on beyond. I'm trying to get one of them plaques, folks. I'm trying to get one of them plaques. That's one of my biggest goals, is get one of them YouTube plaques. And you guys checking out my video and, of course, subscribing and all that would definitely help out the channel. You made a You made a lamp out of raccoon skin? Shoot. I'd ask you guys if you can make a hat out of raccoon skin and send it to me. Hell, if that was the case, I'd be wearing it in stream, going, "Hey, look what I got." I'm kidding, guys. Don't do that. I don't wear hats. In all my videos, if you ever see me in wearing a hat, that's because there is no such thing as me wearing a hat. Even when I was a kid, my mom tried to get me wearing a sombrero. I couldn't wear it for 2 minutes because I was like, no, I don't like hats. Nope. You did. That poor baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know about this about me, but I love baby animals. Don't mess around with baby animals. True. I'll give you that, but still. Every time I hear that, I'm like, no, not the baby, not the baby. Nah, I'm not giving you credit. It's definitely... It sucks that a baby... I mean, seriously, if you got to skin animals, guys, wait until they're a pest and then kill them. Then... And, of course, they have to be adults, because if they're just baby animals, they know better. At least when they're adults, they know better not to mess around with humans. For the most part. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, thank you for checking out my video, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely have the channel. I don't know if I keep saying it, and I'm pretty sure I have to keep saying it because people keep forgetting to press that cute little button that says subscribe. And keep it there. Anyway. Thank you much, Thomas. I appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate it. All you guys out there, do the same. Come on, guys, do what Thomas did. Just hit that little subscribe button. It doesn't hurt none. In fact, all the ether here is fine. And before you guys ask, yes, I have a screw loose. Proud of it. Thank you very much. I have more screws loose than Home Depot. I am so crazy. I'm not kidding. I had a moment where I was hanging out with a buddy of mine in an antique shop. No kidding. And no, it was an actual situation that happened to me. We were having a conversation, me and my buddy, and then the running line was for me. I said to my buddy, I said, "How crazy do you think I am?" And almost out of answer, right behind me, you hear a cuckoo clock going cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I'm laughing my ass off, going. My only response is I looked behind me. I said, "Nobody asked you." I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. Comedic timing. Me telling the story diminishes how funny that was. If you were there with us, you would have been on the floor dying. My knee hurt for slapping so hard. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Yeah, I know that feeling. Where are the ladies at? Well, I don't know. Shit. Maybe I'm scaring them away. Shit, look at me. I look at myself in the mirror and my reflection goes, nope, I'm done. Phoeben Long. No, not really. I mean, I don't recognize the name. Oh, shucks. Bro, what? What are you talking about? The joke about the mirror or the joke about the cuckoo clock? And I am not bullshitting about the cuckoo clock. The mirror is more of a concept. Nah. Oh no, it's really it's really corny humor. I don't really actually feel that way. Come on. It's just me being a wise ass. That's the kind of thing I tell people when they tell me that I don't look so good, and I'm like, yeah, trust me, my mirror said the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just... yeah. No, seriously, the cuckoo clock actually did that. It was one of those moments where you could not set up the joke correctly enough just for that joke to happen. I mean, for fuck's sake, you could do that, but it would be very ingenuous. It was one of those moments where I didn't set up the joke. All I was doing was having a conversation with my best friend, and the gods thought to themselves, you know what? Here you go. Bam. Oh, come on. You gotta have a sense of humor. It's what kept me alive for the last 36 years. If you don't have a sense of humor, especially on yourself, then other people will get to you easier. And that's how I am able to become the Troll Buster. Anyone out there trying to hit me with anything like physical looks, shit like that, I got ammo, ladies and gents. I got ammo. Trust me, folks. There's nothing anybody out there could say to me, derogatory or at best, that will hurt my feelings, because believe me, I've hurt my feelings over the years. Now I'm immune. I am a literal tank. I am the Terminator when it comes to that shit. My dream? I have a dream. I have a dream to get past life, finally find someone and settle down. Literally, it's very simple. I'm a very simple bitch, honestly. I'm a very simple bitch. I want to find a girl, get married, have a couple of kids, maybe have a dog, maybe a cat, depending on if she doesn't like dogs. I don't care. I just want to have I just want to live a life, and maybe start this YouTube channel to the point where I can actually start, supporting my family, That's a dream. It's more of a wish above anything. I mean, wishing is free, right? Well, you're right about that. About the whole humor and self-esteem. Sometimes it's both. I have both. But the difference is I keep my self-esteem where I can turn it into comedy. It might not always be pop-up, but it works. take that down. Nope. Not even a little bit. Well, no, it's still true. I went there for about a half a semester, and that's about it. I just didn't feel like it was. Which show? That's pretty much where I work. It's a decent plates. It pays enough where I can feed my family. Yeah, that's not sure. Plenty of jobs that do that, so it's pretty fast, spread out. All right. Anyway, back in action, folks. Yeah. Again, I do work at this at secure service. I just don't do public facing things half the time. I'm usually in the back. In fact, I prefer to be in the back because, I like people, but I got a mental battery where I barely want to deal with people half the time. It's mostly because I gotta match the attitude, and I don't know what it is, but my brain has this weird chemistry where depending on what kind of energy they give me, the same energy has to be returned to them. I'm like a fucking boomerang. I'm like Kirby. I absorb it and then send it right back at them. And mind you, in that energy goes both ways. Either with it's good positive energy, I give them good positive energy back, right? But at the same time, if somebody gives me shit and they give me crap, let's just say they wound up either getting angry at me, because I've had a couple of people try to steal from me where I work, and I said, hey, you know what, out, I want you all out. I'm done with your crap. And they're like, come on, man, it was a joke. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't laughing, get out. Mind you, again, it's more of a sign of respect on my part. Like, I'm trying to show them that, if you don't show it, you don't get it, It's as simple as that. And that's how I live my life most of the time. And as far as you, Thomas and Swamp Butt, Dude, trust me. I know my life. I know who I am. And you say, well, you shouldn't be, making derogatory jokes about yourself. Well, guess what? It's how I lived my life. Mind you, I've made jokes that are made much worse, but the thing is that most people that know me, I only make these jokes basically out of pure jest. Nothing actual literal. I don't actually feel this way about myself. I used to, but I make them out of I turn them into a joke so that way I can actually feel better of myself. I do it so I can actually improve myself. On top of the fact that it definitely helps with people trying to, drag me down. Have you ever seen the phrase, "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger"? And that's the one thing that I live by. Someone tries to give me shit, trying to give me beratements. Like the other night, I had a guy trying to call me fat and all that shit, right? I'm laughing my ass off going, motherfucker, it's not like the first time I've heard that joke. Believe me, I've heard a lot of jokes like that. And this is the kind of joke I'd give to my best friend. And he gives it right back to me. Here's the difference. Most people don't understand that that's how me and my friend are. If you're not my friend, you don't get to say that shit to me. Because I know the difference between my friend telling me this shit and someone trying to hurt my feelings. Guess what? I don't have anything to hurt. I don't have feelings for the people that try to tell me shit and they don't know me. That's the difference. They don't know me. If you don't know me, you don't need to tell me shit like this. You have no right to tell me this shit. Because you have no idea who I am or what I represent. I am me. And I'm proud of it, ladies and gentlemen. Proud of it. No. Arizona. Yes, the state where the sun comes to die. This is the only state, one of the only states. I'm gonna go with a few other states, but this is one of the few states where if you go out in the desert and you see a cactus wiping sweat off its own brow, even though it hurts. This is one of the only states where you see a fucking rattlesnake in the desert going whoosh. I'm just saying, it is a hot ass state in the summer, which is about 80% of the time, and 90, depending on the year. This year, I'd say it was about half and half. Yeah. Yeah, you're already laughing, but I'm only telling the truth. You think it's an exaggeration? Oh, you sweet young man. I remember when I was that naive. I was about 20 years ago, roughly. Closer, yeah, about 20 years ago. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was hot as a motherfucker. I underestimated how hot it was gonna be. I'd be like, oh, okay, it's kind of warm. It's, I'm used to cold weather because I used to live in Colorado. And when the heat started building up, I said, God damn. It's like, and then I asked my mom, I was like, why did we come here? My mom looked at me with innocent eyes. She's like, because your brother needed our help. I'm like, he didn't need our help. He wanted us to live with him. There's a difference. We were fine where we were. That's fine. That was well over 20 years ago, so that's fine. Anyway, guys, I hope I get to see you guys in the next one. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer Ginny Candor, or GAMERDJINN Candor. I gotta get that straight. Anyway, take care, be safe, and be happy. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is me signing off. Take care, be safe.